Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is our 28th episode of the Let's Play Elder Kings mod for Crusader Kings 2. And where we left off last, I was apparently wealthy and need to spend money. None of these things can be built though, because we've got to get some technology. And I was reading on the forums a little bit more, and part of the reason why the build time was extended on all these is because the game actually runs from, like, I think it was 3370 all the way up to the year 5000. So that's a long time. And expansion is supposed to be slower in this game because of that huge amount of time. 1600 some years is crazy compared to the slightly less than 400 years of regular Crusader Kings 2. So one of the things that I'm concerned about with such a long amount of playtime is that this is going to definitely cause... Excuse me, sorry, I'm still getting over this cough. It's going to cause some issues with the history files getting bogged down from too many kids, especially when you just spit out all these failed attempts like I do. So there's memory leak issues, and whoa. Court Battle Mage is apparently gone. Just had a whole bunch of stuff drop off, so we've got to do this again. Report a new Battle Mage. Get a food taster. There you go. You can be the Court Battle Mage. Sounds good. All right. So, and have not yet had another plot thing pop up, but still haven't had any confirmation on whether plotting has been changed. So if you know about it, you could always let me know in the comments down below. Oh, right. So yes, we need to build things. I'm just going to keep on building these the villages. I think that the earlier in the game you can start stacking up income, the better off you're going to be, because it has a positive return on investment from doing it, and eventually they're going to pay for themselves. So he's got 3,700 men. Altogether we've got 5,000. He'll be here on 7 Morning Star. I think we'll do this. So he is going to cross a river here from Wendeblek into Telman? Yeah, Teleman. So he's going to cross a river. He'll have a river crossing penalty. Now I think we are fighting in, if we look at the territory, we're fighting in plains. And the plains is not where I do well. Right, I get bonuses in Marsh and Black Marsh. And being in Black Marsh on its own gives you bonuses as well. This guy, because he is the Imperial, he is going to get combat bonuses in Colovian Highlands, river basins, and farmlands. Now fortunately, looks like Teleman is not any of those. It's plains, so he's not going to get a combat bonus here. But he's going to have the river crossing penalty, and he's going to continue to engage me here because he's looking at it like, I got 3,700. 3,700 is better than 2,000. I'm going to win. As soon as that battle starts, though, my men are going to join into the fight, and all of a sudden it's going to be 5,000 versus 3,700. Even though these guys are going to join the fight late, they are still going to get the same defensive bonuses as if they were there from the very beginning. So I think... Oh, and nope, he's already changed his mind, decided it was a bad idea. So in that case, we'll go there. Oh, apparently we won't. My new wife is pregnant. Yay. She's this, if you remember, she's this very dirty woman. She's slothful, gluttonous, and a slob. So I'm picturing like a Jabba the Hutt type thing, where I'm braving the bedroom chamber. Even though she's attractive, she's like this fat, disgusting thing. And yeah. That's what I'm picturing, at least. I want to meet new people, yes, let's try that. My traits haven't changed in a very long time. Now we're going to need to engage this army head-on if we're going to end up winning. And I'd be happy to engage him in Black Marsh. There's no river crossing between here and there, so yeah, I'm okay with that. He'll get a slight bonus for being in Black Marsh. Black Marsh in general gives the defense advantage to the defender. But I'm going to get a combat bonus for being in my native land. And we have significantly more men, and we're playing on normal mode, so... And on top of that, we've got the army training at professional, so we have increased morale. I don't know what his army is at, but I'm assuming that my wife feels that she deserves an appointment. Okay. Oh, cool. It made her the cupbearer. Good job. And let's see how this combat goes. Yay, a new claim. Good. Yeah, so he's getting the Defender bonus Argonia, which is strange because he's in hostile land, but I'm guessing that should just be localized to say, he's in Black Marsh. Because it's a Black Marsh bonus, it's not the Argonian thing. It's a fairly significant bonus, but we should crush him pretty well. And another daughter. I just don't care. Sids. How much you want to bet she dies soon? Cool. Quickly assault that down. Get a little bit more gold, and then we'll just keep chasing him. It's going to take quite a while to actually win this war, but the main advantage to doing it is that by attacking him and chasing his army around, we're going to destroy his military power, which means he can't expand at all. And also, other people are likely to attack him. Like, he'll probably get attacked by Morrowind, or Rimmen, or, somebody, which ultimately will help us. I'd like to be able to do the same thing to Morrowind, but I think they just have far too much power. In fact, since we have this bordering territory to them, I'm worried that eventually they're going to attack us. And the Survey Province thing has not done much of anything at all in the last very, very long time. So what I'm thinking, just a hypothesis here, is that the very first time I did it on Soul Rest. And then I moved it to another spot, and then the buff dropped off. But I think perhaps this territory got flagged as a territory that had been surveyed already, and maybe you can only survey a province once. So let's try surveying something else and see if maybe I'm right. And I need to make good on this claim here in Sea Spring. Despite the fact that we're allied to him, I'm still going to fabricate a claim on something. Because that's just the way I roll. I'm very mean. Got a new governor of the Republic. That's fine. Uh-oh. We request that you honor your obligation to answer this call to arms against the guy of Morrowind. Cost us 100 prestige to decline. Great. So Morrowind, instead of declaring war on us, has declared war on another conquest. Conquest of Branchmont. Now, our ally here has a massive army of 1,099 men, compared to the Morrowind army of 13,000. Even if we took his army plus our army and combined them, there's no way in heck we'd actually have enough of an army to do it. Now, I don't understand this at all. He is content. And he doesn't have any of those traits we were talking about before. Does he? Was Roth one of them? Let me check. Roth is one of them. Okay. So apparently, despite the fact that he's content, being Roth allows him to attack. And so he is attacking, but we can't. That's very irritating. He has no children, though. Dunmer have this decreased fertility. And so does his wife, so that would probably explain why they have such little, so few kids. But I'm not gonna honor it because I don't know. He's not gonna be able to win. He's not gonna do it. I can't help him. I don't want him to come in and siege any of my land, and I do not want to engage him. It's just not the opportune time to do it. So sorry. We'll lose some prestige for it, but we're still doing just fine on prestige. Pretty soon this guy's going to be probably willing to surrender. Let's go ahead and split this army up. Here. We'll go with, let's see, we've got altogether 3,600 men, so let's make 3 armies of about 1,200. 1,200 that way. 1,200 that way. And, excuse me, 1,200 down that way. Alright, so we'll split our army up until I see them again, and just continue to siege through. Hey, let's kill that guy, finally. I'll find you someone nice, I promise. Apparently my marshal wants to have a bottle of wine. Oh, it's our first friendship. Cool. Let's check our friends in the that thing here. Check friends and rivals. We have a friend. Yay! That's good. We like each other. Nice. Failure. Sabotage. Discovered the sabotage. Plot is revealed. I am her heir, too. For crying out loud, come on, let's get rid of this lady. It's much more difficult to plot than I'd like. Now, I could converge on this army, but I think I'm going to just hold off until I see where he's going. Heading up to Sunder Cliff. So, let's see, how much longer until this is done sieging? It'll take another couple months. We'll arrive on the first seed, 27 first seeds, 2 days from now. Alright. I better assist. Yeah, I think we were okay without assisting, actually. We've captured somebody. Yay. So instead we'll stay there. That defensive bonus was sufficient. Equal numbers, we were actually just fine. One thing that I like about this mod is that when I'm looking at the map, the rivers perfectly go between the territories. And I think that's awesome, because in regular Crusader Kings 2, it's very difficult to see where the rivers are, because they just they're based on the real world, and they go directly through counties. In this, though, you can see, okay, I'm going to guess that there's a river crossing between Blackened Marsh and Goldthroat. What do you think the chances are? Yeah, because there's a frickin' river right there. You can see it. So I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, the horse breeder. Do we want a horse? They're so darn expensive that I'd say no. I really don't see any time that I'd want to do this, because I am apparently never actually engaged in leading the army, and I still cannot put myself in charge of the army. It just won't let me. For some reason, I'm not allowed to lead the army, so I have no need. We'll hang out in our castle. Though I had thought Chieftain Remukius to be a more reasonable man. His request to be allowed to duel his rival has been slightly erratic. Chieftain Remukius claimed to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and has asked permission to defend his honor. My Chancellor. Disallow it and banish the instigator. Apparently I could just banish this guy. Huh. Yeah, go ahead, duel. Duel away. Good luck. I'd not want to do that trait or that event because I'd worry that it would give me the tyrant penalty, even though it didn't say I would, because I'm banishing somebody. Once again, no, I don't want a horse. I'm sorry. Stop visiting the stable. Oh yeah, sure, yeah, you can get married. It's fine. Goodbye. Now he's sieged back one of the counties that I just took, and he's going to continue to get a couple of them back, but the same thing as in regular Crusader Kings 2, you don't need to worry about losing the things that you've captured from them. Sure, we'll just go with that name. Because I don't lose anything when he gets it back. It doesn't cost me anything. And it's still going to be weakened, and I can just siege through it again, and every time I siege through it, I get the tax plus fort level. So if I siege this, I'm going to get 5.1 plus 3.5 gold, which is quite a bit. You know, I get 7 gold from gaining the siege of Wendeblock. Right, let's check it. 3.8 and 3. So apparently it's rounded somehow. But gain 7 gold, so it's fine. We'll just go siege it again. And I'm okay with crossing a river. Ooh, another... I have 2 claims now. My wife is dead. Oh, jeez. That means that my son, by her name, has a weak claim on the territories of his father. What has happened here? Apparently, this guy has controlled this now after this guy got his title lost. So we've got 2 republics now. We've got Archeon and Black Rose. He apparently used Black Rose as his primary title. What happened to my republic down here? Governor of Black Rose. I'm confused. Where'd the titular title go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Petru was the title, but he's using the Black Rose territory as the primary title, so it renamed it to Black Rose. So, yeah, apparently that is starting to grow, but let's move our Chancellor to where? I guess there. I don't know. I would like to wrap this war up soon. Hey, did we succeed? I don't know. But apparently we've just inherited the castle. Cool. 2 castles in 1 territory. That's awesome. Let's start upgrading it. And I need to get married again so that I don't lose any of this. I'm over my limit by quite a bit now. Oh, they're all so young. How about this 19-year-old? Our stewardship's too low. We could marry this 18-year-old bastard, who's a master barbarian. We'd lose 100 prestige, but she is a... shoot, I've already lost it. What was it? She's got pretty darn good stats. She's fashionable. She is Argonian. Weak, which is a congenital trait, which isn't good, but yeah, I'll do. I'll lose 100 prestige. That's fine. Yay! So good. So we actually did manage to. What? Menopause? Why? I didn't have menopause. I'm a man. How could menopause be affecting me? Weird. Okay, let's get our new wife. Good. Yeah, we'll take some money, sure. Got a new wife. I'll just keep marrying more and more. It's fine. We're still above our limits, so we're going to have to get rid of one of these territories. Normally, I would prefer to hold on to separate territories because there's usually sub-vassals to a county. But since these are all just castles, even though I've been upgrading them a bit, you know, this one I've only done... Yeah, most of them actually, I've only done a couple of upgrades. Let's get rid of, say... Let's get rid of Lockfort. Let's search the realm for men, not in prison, any marriage, not rulers, yes culture, yes religion, yes adult. Sort by stewardship. And yeah. Now what's weird to me though is it says Nawid, Zawid, Niusid. I can't remember if that's the house. Petru, Sarpa. I am Petru. Zawid must be the house name. Yeah. Okay, good. As long as he's the same culture and religion. He's Hist and Petru. Good. So you can have Lockfort. Congratulations, you're now a chieftain. And he wants to get married. Let's arrange his marriage for him. Here, I've got a niece for you. Congratulations. Have fun. Right, so we had a battle going on and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and split this army up one more time. We'll go with, say, 3 armies of about 1,000. One thing I would desperately like to have in the regular Crusader Kings 2 game would be a sliding scale where you could just slide and it would try to balance the armies for you between the two. That would be so cool. I want that so badly. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up, and then in the next episode we'll continue to press our war here. This guy, he's going to lose. I mean, he's already down to just 1,600 men at his peak value right now, but we've got more than that. Still a little bit worried about what's going to happen with Morrowind. He continues to get stronger and stronger. Perhaps if we could murder him, we could create some civil unrest within Morrowind. But we are getting close to doing some stuff, and I think what I'm going to start doing is that if I've got all my buildings on cooldown, which I should do that real quick. Let's go ahead and make another wooden palisade. If all my buildings are currently being worked on and I've still got extra money, I'm going to start building new holdings, like cities. Because eventually I'm going to want my land to have more than just a single castle in it. So that's it for this episode. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.